Cool TV and the Cool Hit Sports Network now present East Carter High School Soccer. Tonight's game is brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, All American Graphics, and Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. Now let's go to the pitch for all the excitement of East Carter Soccer on Cool TV.
From Bill Tickner Memorial Field in Grayson, Kentucky. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cool Hits Sports Network coverage of East Carter Soccer as the Raiders celebrating senior night tonight here with a trip from Spring Valley out of West Virginia coming into the city of Grayson. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the Raiders come in with a record of 8-5-1. Last time out, an even 5-5 affair with Lawrence County. But a special evening this evening for the 12 seniors of this team that they were honored before the starting of the warm-up period. Braylon Flannery, Ashton Tiller, Gage Irwin, Amos Witter, Tate Akers, Foster Miller, Austin Fruth, Tyler Bishop, Breck Sargent, Ben Ferguson, Devin Villasenor, and Ryan Yates. So I talked with Coach Quinn Huddle today, and I said it's hard to believe that here we are toward the end of the season where you're talking about senior nights. And he said, yeah, this one actually crept up on me really quickly. Didn't expect it to be there so quick, but the season has flown by, and it's postseason time, not too far in the future that we'll be talking about in a couple of weeks. Spring Valley comes in with a record of 2-8-4. Spring Valley, they're nestled in Wayne County, just outside of Huntington, a little piece, kind of there in the Sarita-Canova area. Last time out, they ended in a 2-2 tie with Capital out of Charleston, West Virginia, the Cougars. But they bring in a mixture of juniors and a couple of seniors, but a lot of juniors on this year's squad. And the man leading the charge is Alex Lockhart. He's the senior forwards, 9 goals, 6 assists on the season. Kyle Simmerman will be in the goal. He's allowed 47 goals this season on 78 shot attempts. He'll oppose the Raiders' Breck Sargent. Breck has been a stalwart in the goal for the Raiders. 165 saves this season, 5 shutouts in his career. He's got 140 saves and then 10 shutouts. But here this evening, Raiders will try to pick up a senior night win at home. Cool and crisp evening here in Grayson. Happy to have you along with us here on Cool TV. Raiders in the red jerseys tonight. Spring Valley's in the white. Raiders will possess the ball first as we are ready for some soccer action. Ball heads off to the far side, and it'll be a throw-in for Spring Valley. We got a great shot of the officials back right now. Down in the far corner, Raiders with a throw-in. Looking down toward the goal, a nice pop by the Raiders' Tyler Bishop, and he needed just a couple of seconds to stick one in the back of the net. And the Raiders lead this one 1-0. Here in the first minute of the contest. So the Raiders up 1-0 here early on. Far side working it into the middle. Spring Valley possessing it. They'll touch it off to the near sideline to Brown. Right in front of us, Johnny Carroll. Carroll senders it up, tries to take it into the center of the box. Ball poked over top of the Raiders' defense, but they'll chase it down into the corner. Here's Brown, fires it across the middle. There's nobody home. So it'll be a Raiders throw in, far sideline. High arcing throw down the far side, closest to the bench areas. Stolen away by the Timberwolves as Tyler Tackett looking for Carroll on the near side. Nothing happening there, though. Now he's got it to Carroll out on the right side. Carroll with a chip and sticks it in the back of the net. And we are tied at 1 here early on. So in the second minute, Johnny Carroll puts it in the back of the net for his first goal of the contest. Back off we go. Villasenor out there playing first time back from an ACL injury, talking with Coach Huddle with him today. Was excited to get the senior back out on the field. Tie up on the near side right here. Working with it is Riddle for Spring Valley, taking it down the near side. Splits the defensive pressure of Ashton Tiller. He'll try to cross it from the right corner, but it's sent out of the box. Coming up the near sideline is Braden Flannery. Now they're trying to get it up to the top of the defense, but Spring Valley steals it away. Working with the ball is Adam Thomas off to the far sideline. Raiders possess it, will drop it back toward the corner. Making a run toward the left corner was Spring Valley's Peyton Brown. So Breck Sargent in the pink jersey tonight, ready to fire this one away in a 1-1 ball game. Good punt out near midfield. East Carter trying to play it forward. They get it out in front, off to the far side, looking again for Bishop, but the goalkeeper for Spring Valley kicks it away. Now Raiders take it away on the far sideline. They'll try to push it up onto the right corner. And then a whistle and a foul against East Carter, so it's back to the Timberwolves. Almost 5 minutes into the contest, and we're tied at 1. Macketh Riddle, the man with the ball for the moment. East Carter trying to play it off to Flannery. Nice job right in front of us there by Foster Miller, playing it down. Raiders back line plays it forward, and they've got a run out on the far side. And a dart at the net by Austin Fruth. Great save there by the goalkeeper for Spring Valley of Simmerman. And we stay at 1-1. Ball being possessed up the far sideline by the Timberwolves, looking for a run out. As that's Skylar Ball. And we get Spring Valley offsides on the far side, so Raiders kick. booming kick out near midfield. Raiders controlling the possession. That's Fruth. Splits the defense, pushes it ahead on the right side. He's got to look at the goal. He'll punch it off to the left foot. Was trying to drop it off to Bishop, who was coming down the center, but a nice read there by the goalkeeper. And we stay at 1-1. Now the near side Spring Valley player and East Carter's Foster Miller get tied up. Trying to punch it ahead, looking ahead off to Carroll. East Carter turns it back near midfield. Breezy and cool night here in Grayson. And now a whistle and a foul as they'll get a push off against East Carter. Nice takeaway there by Villasenor. He plays it ahead. That's out to Fruth. Fruth's got a 1-on-2. They'll clear it off the back row from Riddle. Now the Raiders once again regaining possession. Flannery tried to step two, but Carroll will boot it ahead. Running out is Bryson Bailey. Bailey's got it in the right side of the box. Nice defensive stop there on the back line for the Raiders. Trying to play it through was Amos Witter. Lost possession just for a moment. Now to Flannery. They'll touch it off to Ashton Tiller. Tiller playing it up ahead to Fruth. Fruth with a run out. He's got a one-on-one at the goalie, and the keep gets to it just in time. Flannery, nice little touch here on the near side. Spring Valley regains possession. Carroll pokes it ahead into the corner. Bailey chasing it down. Witter behind him. We'll throw in for Spring Valley. Nice little drop there. They'll push it out. Sargent gets through. A nice step on the back line there by East Carter's Amos Witter to kick it out of bounds. So it'll be a corner kick for the Timberwolves. Nice booming kick. That's deflected into the hands of the Raiders goalie of Breck Sargent. Good booming kick. It takes a hard bounce near midfield. Spring Valley settles it, though. They'll come near side with it to Peyton Brown. He pushes ahead out to Alex Lockhart. Lockhart can't get there in time, but the Raiders kick it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Timberwolves. 1-1 here, nearly 10 minutes into the contest. Here's Carroll crossing it to the far side. Chasing it down there, Skylar Ball. Trying to reverse it back out to Lockhart. He's got it off the left side this time, and that one rolls across the face of the goal and goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Raiders. So Sargent ready to boom it away. Big kick all the way across the midfield stripe and takes a Raider bounce. Fruth trying to chase it down. Raiders will work it off the right side. They'll cross it up to the middle. Flannery stepping too, but can't control it as it gets past him. Big booming kick there by Riddle. Nice job by Witter off the back line for the Raiders to play it off the bounce, but then it falls right at the feet of Lockhart. He redirects to the left. Witter steps to and deflects it out of bounds. Nice job there by the Raiders' back line to save a goal as they got it on the feet of Alec Lockhart, the leading scorer for this Timberwolves team. And it'll be a corner kick now for Spring Valley. Big kick, goes all the way across the net. So it'll be a goal kick for the Raiders. Spring Valley intercepts the goal kick and a ground ball right to Sargent. He quickly rolls it out to the near side. Ball popped up into the air. East Carter trying to maintain possession. They'll turn it upfield. But there's Riddle who steps to. Lockhart finds it at his feet. Touches it through. Had it on the feet of Ball for a second, but Sargent comes out and swipes it away. Changing fields, but nobody home there except for Simmerman. Big bounce at midfield. And now a whistle late. And I believe we are going to see a yellow card on Spring Valley's Riddle.
Good job, Micaiah.
So again, we're trying to keep the clock as close as we possibly can with the time that we have. There is no scoreboard. The scoreboard controller went dead this week. So all we can do is go as close as we have it. So back underway. And back to Spring Valley it goes. High kick out near midfield, just past it actually just a little bit. Here's Ryder Brown, drops it back. Redirect there by Adam Thomas. Thomas dribbling through the center to the Raiders' defense. Amos Witter steps to. Now it's down into the corner. East Carter will kick it out of bounds and have a sub in for Spring Valley. Stepping in for the Timberwolves. Somebody I do not have on the roster. High arcing kick to the back post. Nobody's home there. Battle down in the corner by the Raiders. And one player for the Timberwolves. East Carter wins possession. They'll play it ahead. Playing it out to Fruth. Fruth's got a breakaway and a look at the goal. He'll pop it through and into the back of the net. Beautiful play there by the Raiders. And make it 2-1 East Carter. $25.50 to go. So Austin Fruth punching in his second goal of the season. Here's Lockhart trying to navigate himself through. East Carter's got another breakaway. A nice diving save. It's back to the Raiders. Heck of a save there by the goalkeeper of Simmerman. The Raiders pushing up now defensively off the back line, trying to play it ahead and get another goal off this quick one they just stuck through the back of the net. Tiller for a moment had it. We'll work it off to the far side, and there'll be a Raiders throw in. Ashton Tiller will do the throw. Arcing throw headed to the ground by Spring Valley. It stays with the Raiders. Trying to throw it up into the corner. Spring Valley takes it away again. They'll drop it back. And Simmerman will just scoop it up off the Bermuda turf. Here's a run out to Lockhart off the left side. East Carter's defense trying to take it away from him, and they do. Amos Witter there on that back row. 2-1 Raiders. 16 minutes into the contest, or somewhere thereabout. Throw in, poked away off to the far sideline, and Lockhart will do it again. This time he drops it off to Ryder Brown. Brown tries to go negative, and the Raiders take it away. Had it for a moment at midfield. Now they'll try to switch fields and bring it to the near side. Punch it ahead, looking for Brown. Brown now has it out to Carroll. Carroll right side at East Carter's back line once again steps to. As Blaine Bramall with a heck of a stand right there. Into the game for the Raiders, Ben Porter. Well, for a moment they had him on, and now they've said he's got to stay. So we play on. There's a shot toward the goal off the mitts for a moment of Sargent. Sargent with a big booming kick out to midfield. Raiders off to the right side now. The corner, they'll cross it toward the back post, and it's way too deep. Was looking for Grant Meanix there, who had just checked in. Now we get a couple of subs in. As on for the Raiders is Ben Porter. 2-1 here in the opening half. Senior night for the Raiders. Big booming kick out near midfield. Spring Valley controls it for the moment. Trying to look for an angle to drop to. Meanix is playing up forward. Riddle looking ahead to Carroll. Carroll off the near side, and Blaine Bramall goes up and goes for the header, but it doesn't matter. It was offside, so it'll be a Raider kick. Beautiful night here in Grayson. Cool and very fallish here on this first day of fall. And now near side, they'll get that one on Amos Witter. Spring Valley wants to go quickly. Here's Lockhart chasing it down into the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Quickly a throw in. Lockhart clears the defense. Takes it to the right side. Will chip it across to the back post, and a nice header there by the Raiders defensive back to send it away. Great opportunity there for Spring Valley, but they come away empty. Ball possessed to the far side, and it's kicked out of bounds off of Spring Valley, so it's a Raider throw. Here's Meanix. Tries to push it ahead up the right side, but it's stolen away back line. East Carter throw in. Halfway home here in the opening half of play. So an illegal throw on East Carter. Gives it back to Spring Valley. Try to work it down the far sideline. Looking for Alec Lockhart. And now Lockhart will do the throw in on the far side. 2-1 Raiders. Lockhart drops it at the feet of Skylar Ball. But East Carter just swipes it away and kicks it off to the side. We'll do another throw in by Lockhart, this one down near the pin. Ball darted away. Now Spring Valley takes it out near midfield. Aggressive play out near midfield, and now East Carter's Ben Porter has it for the moment, but can't control it as he was trying to push it off to the far sideline. Now a big booming kick from the back line. Meanix out in front trying to chase it down, but he's not got numbers as they'll just drop it back to the goalie, and he'll send it back out near midfield. East Carter quickly in possession of the ball. Here's a drop coming near sideline to Carroll. Nice job there by Foster Miller. Meanix takes it to center. They'll chip it off to Bishop as Bishop was out running. But he's going to be called offsides. Bishop will try to step two on the far sideline. It goes out of bounds, so it's back to the Raiders. Nice throw down into the box. Grant Meanix trying to gain possession, being shielded, and it goes out of bounds, so it's back to Spring Valley with a goal kick. I would love to go to our other camera, but it has a pile of balloons standing right in front of it. We will have to get those moved at halftime. Ball kicked out of bounds. Raiders step two on the throw-in. Meanix drops it off to Bishop. Bishop controls it, centers it up, pokes it through. He's got Meanix there, but Meanix was not on the run. So Simmerman will step two and boom it back out near midfield. There's Blaine Bramwell who tries to take it off of his head, but he can't settle it. And Skylar Ball will come up the far sideline and possess the ball for the moment, but it's taken away. Now they'll play it out to Meanix. Meanix has got a direct line at the goal, but stepping in front of him is Micaiah Riddle. Raiders work it down to the far corner, but Spring Valley takes it away. They'll slow it down. Off to the far sideline. Raiders trying to apply some pressure out near midfield. And now Spring Valley in a breakaway down the far sideline. They can't control the ball. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be another throw in for Alec Lockhart. 2-1 our score. 16 minutes to go here in the opening half and a little bit of change. And again, we'll try to keep it as close as we can. We don't have an official time on the scoreboard as the scoreboard is broken. Meanix drops it off to the near sideline. That's off to Ben Porter. Porter beats his man but loses possession for the moment. Meanix trying to fight for the possession. And Porter kicks it off of the foot of Riddle. And a sub coming in for Spring Valley. Off to the far side. Spring Valley looking ahead. East Carter takes it away off the back end. Looking near side to Porter. Porter keeps it in. It's kicked out of bounds by Spring Valley. Great angle there by our cameraman. And a whole host of subs coming on for the Raiders. Austin Fruth back in. Foster Miller back on. And Logan Rice comes in for his first action tonight. Raider throw in by Blaine Bramall. High arcing throw. Fruth trying to beat his man off the right side. Takes it out now to Tiller. Tiller loses possession and we got a player down for the Raiders. .27 to go. And it looks like a player down with possible cramps as the athletic training staff is out to work on him, and he is quickly back to his feet. That's good to see. So heading toward the sideline is Fruth. Two-one Raiders here in the first half. Senior night here on a cool and crisp night in Grayson. Raiders bringing in Timberwolves of Spring Valley, trying to push the record to 9-5-1 on the year. Quinn Huddle. Took over in 2020, following after his dad. Comes in with a coaching record of 27-16-4. Big bounce out near midfield. Raiders had it out in front, but nobody home. Logan Rice stepping two on the near sideline. And it's taken away there by Ashton Tiller. Tiller pokes it down into the corner. That's down to Patrick McDavid. There's a throw toward Tiller. Tiller has it at his feet for just a second, but can't maintain possession. Rice working on Harrison Riggs, and he pokes it off of his feet, so it'll be a throw-in for the Raiders, and it's Riley Steele right here at our broadcast position, trying to work it up the near sideline. And a Raiders free kick on a foul against Spring Valley. Let's see if Spring Valley, they've only got one guy out for a wall right now. Now another one's going to come too. Big booming kick sent up in the air by Spring Valley. Harris Riggs settles for a second. Then it's pinballed around and right back to the same, almost the same place of where the original kick took place. That's back out to Riggs. He'll push it ahead. But Gage Irwin on that back line there takes it away. Meaning's had it for just a moment. Now Skylar Ball will chase it off the far sideline and a throw in for the Timberwolves. East Carter turns it back upfield. Stepping to is Ryder Brown. He'll play it off his chest for the moment. Now they'll work it up the far sideline, and a great takeaway there by the Raiders. Now Spring Valley has it off to the left corner. They'll put it high up in the air. It's a ball rolled off the back of the neck of Harrison Riggs. Take a look at that one again. Great job there by Breck Sargent of playing that one in. Raiders back in their half of the offensive field. They'll play it off to the right side, trying to get it to Meanix, and now they've got it down into the corner. Meanix trying to chase it and keep it in. He kicks it off of Spring Valley's Adam Thomas, and it's a Raider throw-in. 2-1 with just a little bit over 12 minutes or somewhere there about to go here the opening half. Hierking throw into the box, sent away, right back to where it came, and we'll do it again. Here's a ball boomed off the foot. Believe that was off of Riley Steele. But a nice save there by Spring Valley's goalkeeper. The Raiders back in possession. Here's Meanix. Meanix just off the right side of the box, tried to push it through, but a great defensive stop on the back line there. And Spring Valley takes it away, and then a whistle against East Carter on a push from behind.
Get ready to sprint down. Run hard. You ready?
Big thanks to our sponsors for East Carter athletics coverage: Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, All-American Graphics, River Cities Builders, and Papa John's Pizza. Here's Ball with it off the left side, navigating his way through and puts it in the back corner. And we are tied at 2. So Skylar Ball evens the game at 2 with 10:45 to play in the opening half. But a nice play there off of his feet as he knifed his way right through and into the net. So East Carter thought it had possession for the moment, but it's quickly turned to the other way. Here's Riley Steele, or excuse me, Bryson Bailey on the back end. Sargent picks it away, takes it out midfield. Trying to go to the feet of Tyler Bishop, who's worked to the near side this time. Poked out of bounds on the far sideline. It should go to the Raiders, and it will. Here's Lockhart up the far side. Puts it on the right foot, loses possession of it for the moment. Still fighting with it. And East Carter sends it away as Gage Irwin was there. Big boom out past midfield. Back on the foot of Bishop. Bishop centers it up. Goes to Meanix off to the right side. Meanix plays it over his shoulder. Settles it at his feet. It's out of bounds. It's a Raider throw-in. No, they'll change it and say it's a Spring Valley throw-in. These two teams met last season and went into a scoreless affair through 80 minutes of soccer. Here's a ball dropped back toward the box. It's cleared out all the way out near midfield. As Amos Witter lets it settle. Logan Rice playing it near side. Now it's out to Ashton Tiller. Tiller looking off to the right side for Meanix, but he can't get it there. Spring Valley lets it settle right in front of their dugout, and then East Carter steps to and swipes it away. Here's Meanix down the right side, trying to get down in that corner. He's got an angle for a moment, but he has it taken away, but East Carter back out at the foot of Ashton Tiller. He takes a big swing at the net, but it's knocked down right outside the box. Now at the Lockhart. Lockhart pushing it ahead. Knifing himself this way and that. And it's pushed out of bounds, and it'll go to the Timberwolves for a throw-in. Here's Carroll off of the head, trying to play it back down to Lockhart. Lockhart lets it settle. A swooping kick. He'll take it to the left side, and it's knocked out of bounds. And it's back into the corner for Lockhart, and a corner kick for the Timberwolves. Lockhart puts it airborne. Sargent comes out and pokes it out, but it's out of bounds on the back line. Another corner kick for Spring Valley. Lockhart will try it again. This one much higher this time. Nice job there by the Raiders sending that one out. Quickly out near midfield for just a second. That last ball cleared by Bramall. Meanix, right side across midfield. Drops it off, gets it right back. He'll drop it again. Now takes it to the left side. That's out to Tyler Bishop, but just a little bit in front of him. He can't get there. And Zimmerman will sling it out to the near side. Carroll step two, taking it away before Rice could get there. Raiders take it outside the box. They try to push it ahead to Bishop, but he couldn't get there in time. Here's Bramall on that back line. They'll drop it off to the far side now. Ball off the far sideline. It'll be a Raiders throw now. Now the official tells him, you got to back up just a little bit, my friend. Yeah, we got to get those balloons out of the way. Here's a ball down into the box. East Carter's got a chance at it, and a touch and a goal as Tyler Bishop pops it in and makes it 3-2. So Bishop's second goal of the ball game makes it 3-2 Raiders here with 5 minutes to go before halftime. So Tyler Bishop came in with only one goal on the season. He's doubled that output here tonight. Big kick. That Breck Sargent just steps forward. The senior puts it in the mitts and rolls it out to the near side. Here's Tyler Bishop again. Tries to play it forward, but there's Riddle on the back line for the Timberwolves. He'll drop it off. It's pinballed around near midfield as Ashton Tiller working with the ball, but has it taken away. Riddle brings it up just outside the box to the right side. He'll work it down into the corner. Gets a turn, chip shot toward the goal, but it's over top of the net. It'll be a goal kick for the Raiders. About 4.5 minutes to go before halftime. Big kick there by Sargent. Meanix plays it off his feet nicely. Tiller staying with it for a second, but Brody Spencer swipes it away. Now Carroll trying to get it ahead to Lockhart, who's coming up the near side this time. As Amos Witter cleared it, the Raiders can't possess it. Now back to Carroll. Carroll chip shot into the middle of the field. That's off to Skylar Ball. And now Patrick McDavid's got it. He'll chip it off to the right side. 3-2 Raiders. And it's back to the Timberwolves. Ryder Brown pushes it off to the far sideline. It kicks off of a Raiders' foot, so it'll be a throw-in for the Timberwolves. Trying to get it down to Lockhart. He's got it on his feet for the moment. And the Raiders' back line swipes it away. They're going to try to push it ahead to Manix. Manix racing ahead as Adam Thomas will take it down that right side and just kick it out of bounds. But he kicked it off the foot of Manix, so it's a throw-in for Spring Valley. Tyler Tackett will do the throw-in. Tackett has it settled at his feet for the moment, then Manix regained possession. Here's Foster Miller. Sends it back into the center of the field from that back line. Out the ball. The Raiders' back line steps two. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. 3-2 Raiders. Big booming ball coming near sideline. Carroll tries to keep it in bounds in front of Akers, Akers will do the throw-in duties for the Raiders. Big throw ahead. And Tyler Bishop will throw it in. He's got 2 goals here in the ball game. Came in and only scored 1 this season. Had a pair of assists as well. 3 goals in his career as a Raider. Big ball up near midfield, poked out of bounds on the near sideline. Throw down toward the box. It'll trickle through. A nice job there by Amos Witter to keep the approaching defender coming at his goalkeeper, and Breck Sargent will swipe it away. Try to get it around the feet of Patrick McDavid. McDavid can't settle it. Near side now to Brody Spencer. Poke it through, but right there is the goalkeeper, and we are at halftime. 3-2, Raiders lead Spring Valley. We'll take a break, and we'll bring you back for the second half of action here on senior night for the East Carter Raiders. They lead to Spring Valley 3-2. Back after this on Cool TV.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever.
But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
If you need custom screen printing and embroidery work done, then you need to see the professionals at All American Graphics at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson. All American Graphics can do any type of screen printing and does quality embroidery work on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Call 475-3770 for All American Graphics, 1202 North State Highway 7 at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson for custom screen printing and embroidery.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
Halftime here in Grayson as East Carter leading Spring Valley by a score of 3-2 here on senior night for the Raiders. It didn't take long for the senior Tyler Bishop to get the Raiders on the scoreboard in the first minute of action. He pokes it right through, 1-0. But then 1 minute later, Spring Valley's Johnny Carroll answered, and we tie the game at 1 apiece. We play on for about 14 minutes until Austin Fruth punches one through, 2-1 Raiders. 15 minutes after that, Spring Valley evens things up. A Skylar Ball takes it all the way through and launches a dart into the net. We're tied at 2 with just over 10 minutes to go before halftime. And then right at the 5-minute mark in the 35th minute of action of the first half, Tyler Bishop puts another one in the back of the net, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Raiders here at halftime. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for the second half of action here in Grayson. 3-2 Raiders on senior night. They lead the Timberwolves with second half action to play after this on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever.
But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Does your gas station or convenience store need a facelift? If so, call River City Builders at 473-4112 for your remedy. Big or small projects, River City's Builders is a company for all your needs. We have extensive experience in the petroleum industry, from routine gas dispenser and canopy maintenance to above-ground, underground tank and piping work to full-blown remodels and new builds. Call River City Builders at 473-4112 for all your petroleum needs. We'll cover your back and keep your customers pumping gas.
If you need custom screen printing and embroidery work done, then you need to see the professionals at All American Graphics at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson. All American Graphics can do any type of screen printing and does quality embroidery work on shirts, sweatshirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Call 475-3770 for All American Graphics, 1202 North State Highway 7 at the end of the AA Highway in Grayson for custom screen printing and embroidery.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because Papa John's has done it again. Introducing Papa Bowls. No crust, just a whole bunch of those Papa John's toppings you love, baked to piping hot perfection. I'm talking crisp veggies, savory meats, all covered in melty cheese, and those signature sauces. Try flavors like Italian Meats Trio, Chicken Alfredo, and Garden Veggie, or get creative and build your own.
Papa John's in Grayson and Flatwoods.
About ready for second half of action to get underway here in Grayson at East Carter's senior night, I should say. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Raiders honoring 12 seniors from this year's class. And one of those, Tyler Bishop's already punched in a couple of goals. Raiders in the red, Spring Valley in the white, here on a cool and crisp night in the heart of the Parks in Grayson, Kentucky. Spring Valley will have the possession for the second half. Trying to pick up only their third win on the season. 2 wins, 8 losses, and 4 ties. They tied the Capital Cougars last time out, 2-2. Raiders ended in a 5-5 tie against Lawrence County last time out in a game in which they lost the Lights. Then they had Lightning. And that's where they ended. So the second half is underway. Raiders will work it from left to right as I view it here at Bill Tickner Memorial Field. Blaine Bramble, a nice job there stepping to that one. Ball's tipped off to the near side right in front of our broadcast position. That's Skylar Ball. Bramble and Ball fighting for position quickly off to Alex Lockhart. Lockhart has it swiped away from him. It's coming toward me and right in front of our camera. Nice hook. We took one off of the television our first night out here about a month ago. Ball's got it into the box off that left side, pokes it looking for Lockhart, kind of streaking down the edge, but he can't get there. Great hustle play there by the Raiders trying to save it, but it'll be a throw-in for Spring Valley. Poked out of bounds. Another throw. Mr. Lockhart will do this one. Again, the time on the screen. We'll keep it as close as possible, but the scoreboard is broken, so the official time is being kept on the field. Back to Tate Akers. Now to the far side. Raiders with the ball, trying to work it up the far side. Raiders throw in. Trying to get down into the corner to Bishop. And it's out of bounds. Be a goal kick for Spring Valley. 2 minutes into the game, we had a 1-1 contest. Bishop put it in the back of the net in the first minute. Johnny Carroll followed a minute later. East Carter regained the lead at the 14-minute mark, making it 2-1. Austin Fruth on that one. Raiders got a nice run here. A ball's loose with nobody in the net, but the ball takes a backward spin for Spring Valley. Raiders there for a moment was in danger zone. Here's Lockhart in the center, just outside the box, has it taken away. East Carter tries to send it forward, and it's out in their midfield for the moment. Back off the ball near sideline. Ball working on Blaine Bramall. Ball's poked out of bounds. It's a throw in for the Timberwolves. Villasenor back out there on the defensive side for the Raiders. His first action back after a season-ending ACL tear. One of the 12 seniors for this Raiders group this season. And the senior goalkeeper for the Raiders, Breck Sargent, ready to send it away. Big kick. It'll come just shy of midfield. Spring Valley trying to stay on the attack. Here's Lockhart. Wanted to punch it through. Raiders take it off of him for just a second, and then they'll kick it off of his feet out of bounds, and it's a Raider throw-in to the far sideline. The only bad part about East Carter tonight is they're wearing the red jerseys with the navy blue numerals, and it is impossible to see numbers. I've got binoculars, and it doesn't help. Back to Lockhart. He'll chip it off the ball. Ball slowly tries to go to the left foot. He'll go back to Lockhart. Lockhart will fire it toward the goal, and a great diving save there by Breck Sargent. It'll be a corner kick for Spring Valley, but Lockhart had a good angle to try to tie this contest at 3. So now he'll put it on the Bermuda grass in the far corner and try to loft one toward the net. I think it's a low line drive. Goes to the back post. And we'll get a goal kick for the Raiders. So Spring Valley has been on the attack out of the halftime period. But they still find themselves trailing 3-2. Sargent, a good punt. Takes a bounce out near midfield. Raiders will try to play it forward. Here's a ball coming near sideline out of bounds, and that'll be a Raider throw-in. And Ben Ferguson will drop it off to Villasenor. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson takes it away, tries to put it out to midfield. Lockhart booted ahead, but off of one knee. Sargent with no trouble there. Big punt to the far sideline. Takes a hefty bounce. Raiders will try to settle it, but Spring Valley punts it back down toward their goal. As they've kept the ball in their half of the field for much of about the opening 6 minutes of this half, but still trail it by 1, 3-2. Big thanks to our sponsors for all the action we bring to you on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, Papa John's Pizza, and All-American Graphics. All proud supporters of Raiders athletics. Throw-in goes to the back line. That ball is an inadvertent handball off of Spring Valley as that went off of Bryson Bailey. So a Raider free kick. Good boot out near midfield. Bishop fighting for it at just past midfield. Has it taken away from him by Adam Thomas. Spring Valley playing it ahead off the right side. And they'll have a throw-in near their dugout. Carroll drops it in. Ryder Brown tried to punch it through, but East Carter's defense is a back line. Said no thank you. They've got everybody up in their half of the field right now. Here's Riddle. Takes it down to the right side. Stops there. Puts on the brakes. Comes back left now. We'll drop it backward now. Here's a big kick toward the goal, and it's wide right and well deep. It'll be a goal kick for the Raiders. Burke Sargent will send it away. Big game coming up here Monday night, a whole event, I should say. East and West Carter, and it's Kick for Your Cure night. All proceeds made from the gate and the concession stands will be donated to the treatment of cancer for a great individual from around Grayson and anything around East Carter Athletics, but Ron Arnett has been battling prostate cancer since 2017. Currently going through treatments, I believe it was in Maryland that Coach Walker was telling me about. But we'll have Coach Walker will join us during the boys contest. We'll start with the girls at 6. The boys will kick off around 8 o'clock. And we'll have all the action right here on Cool TV for you. And now we get a stoppage in play. So the official will drop it in after the Raiders player was slow to come back up. Again, we're believing we're around the 30-minute mark. I'll see if we can verify with the official next time we have our near side official run past us here. (3-2) Raiders here in the second half. Big throw in. Header out near midfield. Lockhart, Villasenor steps to. Nice job there by him. Raiders looking for a run out. Trying to get it out to Tate Akers. Also there was Ryan Yates. That's Yates down in the near side corner. And they're going to say it's a white throw-in. Subs coming on for the Raiders. Bramall, Meanix, McDavid, and Foster Miller all coming back on. Tyler Bishop will throw it in. Looking for feet of a red player, was looking for Akers. And it'll be a Raider corner kick. And this usually is Patrick McDavid. That's who's headed over into that corner, trying to make this a 4-2 Raiders lead. McDavid surveying. Good kick to the back corner, but it's deflected deep. Logan Rice comes up, tries to kick it toward the goal. Raiders had it for a moment, but off the header, it goes the wrong direction. Back towards Spring Valley it goes, but they're going to reverse fields now and come near side. Adam Thomas pokes it ahead to Tyler Tackett, but there's Foster Miller. Off to McDavid. McDavid trying to chip it through to Akers. Bishop applies the pressure. He's got a 1-on-2. McDavid steps on the defensive side of things, trying to take it away. Adam Thomas in a hurry. Near sideline, swipes it past Miller. Keeps it ahead. Now Blaine Bramall sprinting for position. Brown all the way down the left side. Turns it to the right side. Tries to go back post. And it's a little bit wide. It's a Raiders goal kick. Had a great look there. Adam Thomas did, the junior. Could not find the connection. Crickets. He's Carter working near side. Here's Lockhart. Had it for a moment, then they cleared out, and they'll bring it out to the feet of Tyler Bishop. McDavid back to Bishop. Bishop pokes it ahead, trying to take it up the sideline, keeps it in bounds. That's Akers. For a moment, it's out of bounds. It's a Raider throw. McDavid will throw it from the near sideline. He'll aim it toward the box. He's got a good throw. He's got Bishop directly in front of him. He'll drop it back to Foster Miller, right back to McDavid. McDavid puts it in the air. A good boot to the back of the net, but stepping there before it gets through was the goalkeeper for Spring Valley. Now Meaning's up the far side on the left corner. Trying to chase two and save it before it goes out of bounds, and he can't do so, so it's a goal kick now for the Timberwolves. District tournament coming up. We'll play up in Morgan County. Ball launched from the boot of Sargent. Here's Manix. Has it taken away for a second, and a foul against Spring Valley. We'll give it back to the Raiders for a free kick at midfield. And they try to get it off the quick roll, and that time the ball has to be stopped. You can't have it rolling forward as you kick it. So they'll bring it back here and reset it. So a good boom off the face of a player for Spring Valley. Now they'll drop to Foster Miller. Miller down to the right side, looking for the feed of Tyler Bishop. But it's a little bit too wide, and it goes out of bounds. Bishop plays it off to the right side now, has it at his feet. Nice job there controlling it through two guys. He's got to drop there to McDavid. He gets it to him for a second, but McDavid can't corral it in. Here's Tackett dribbling between two Raiders, sandwiched between Bramall and Tiller. Gets it off to the far side, and Johnny Carroll trying to take it away with a physical battle. Ball just outside the box. Raiders backline controls it out to Akers. Akers out near midfield. They'll kick it down into the corner. Bishop now in a sprint. It's Peyton Brown down there with him. They'll interlock arms. The ball is kicked out of bounds, and it's, let's see if it's going to be a corner or a throw. I believe it's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. And it will, and it's going to be Tyler Bishop. It's going to tee it up. McDavid steps two. It ricochets into the box for a moment. Now back to Foster Miller. Spring Valley can't control it. East Carter's back in possession. Off to Bishop. Bishop steps off the right side. It's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Raiders throw. Bishop on the near sideline. Ball rolls all the way through. Just missing Akers. Zimmerman with the scoop and the toss. Here's Carroll, leaving it in the middle. Now the ball down into the corner to Riggs. It's kicked out of bounds. That should be a Raider throw. And it will be. And we'll get a sub in for East Carter as Akers will step off. And back in has Ben Porter, the junior. Ready to throw in. Bishop saves it from going out of bounds, and it's off the feet of Harrison Riggs. So back to the Raiders. Tiller, working with the ball, has his feet taken out from underneath him. No whistle, we play on. Here's Ward. Ward tries to take it down in the corner. Loses his footing. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's a Raider throw. So they trade possessions there on a throw, and we go absolutely nowhere. So Ward will toss it in now for Spring Valley. Manix right in front of me. Here's Bishop now. Tries to go back into the middle. Shipping it up, looking for McDavid. McDavid's got the run out on the right side now, but he's offsides. Had a good chance at a goal, but he had just leaked ahead just past the last defender to draw him off sides, and it'll be a goal kick for Spring Valley. Again, we believe we're around the 20-minute mark left to go in the contest. We have no clock. Big boom from the back end. Logan Rice with the running the ball down off the far corner. Now Lockhart's got it in the right corner. He'll chip it toward the back post. It's cleared for the moment. Here comes Ward with a left boot. It's cleared once again. Nice job by the Raiders defense there. Spring Valley has had possession up in their half of the box much of the second half, but they've got nothing to show for it still, as we're still in a 3-2 game. Leading the game are the Raiders. Now they'll bring it near side into the middle. Chasing after it is Manix. He's cut off on a 3-on-1 battle. Bishop tries to step two to give him some help, but it's brought off to the near side, and they're going to say Adam Thomas touched it last. So Patrick McDavid will toss it in. No, now they're going to reverse it, and they're going to call it back to Spring Valley. And all that, and we're going to bring in a sub. So Ryder Brown and Skylar Ball back in for Spring Valley. And Tyler Tackett to toss it in. Drops it to Ball. Heavy pressure there by Bishop. Drops it back now to Riddle. Riddle down the center. Crossing midfield. Patrick McDavid applies the defensive pressure out of the midfield. Now off to the right side. East Carter's Logan Rice steps two. And it's going to be a Raider throw-in. Big throw down the far sideline. Raiders struggle handling it for a moment, but then they regain possession. Trying to play it up to Manix. Manix in a physical battle wins the possession. Drops it off near side. That's McDavid. Now Ball. Ball trying to play keep away from McDavid. He rolls out of bounds. It'll be a McDavid and a Raiders throw. He'll drop it down to Bishop. Bishop down in the corner with 2 goals in the ballgame, including the one in the first minute. Turns this one toward the goal. Nice job there by the backline defense to step in front and kick that one out of bounds. It'll be a Raider throw. As Riddle just saved a direct line on a ball in the box. Good throw by the Raiders, but it takes 2 hops and into the mitts of the goalkeeper for Spring Valley. East Carter regains possession. Here's Bishop. Had it in the box for a second, but can't settle it at his feet. Ball pinballing around. East Carter trying to regain position. This one's coming toward us. Nice save. Skylar Ball throw on the brakes. Heck of a save there by him. Now Lockhart's got it. He wants to go through the right side. He's got a man there, but a Raider defender steps to and kicks it out of there. Sargent went into a slide. That back row for the Raiders defense has been stellar tonight. Here's Grant Meanix. He'll play it up to Bishop, but he got it too much. And Meanix comes up a little gimpy on a cold night here on this first day of fall in the heart of the Parks. Rice off of his head, back up near the midfield stripe. Brody Spencer controlled it for a moment. They'll put it in the nighttime skies, as clear as a bell here tonight. Getting late here in this one. Raiders in the lead, 3-2. It's been that mark since halftime. So a Raider throw in, far side. Raiders in the red jersey tonight, Spring Valley in the white. Here's Lockhart, settled us at his feet. Comes from the right to the left, drops it off there to Ball. Ball goes from the right to the or left to the right and hits a 2-dribbler into Breck Sargent in the net. Sargent a big punt out near midfield. Will take a bounce over top of everyone. Now Tyler Bishop tries to chase it down, but Adam Thomas swaps it away. Blaine Bramall in a physical battle now at midfield, and Peyton Brown has it at his feet. Excuse me, that's Tyler Tackett. Tackett will chip it ahead. We got the player that has the ball there for the moment, number 31 for Spring Valley, is not on the roster. I'm not aware who that player is. Ball out of bounds. Raider throw in. Here's Manix. Can't play the throw in from Ashton Tiller. Big kick. They've got Tyler Bishop out in front. Bishop's got it at his feet. He'll take it to the left. Touch one time. He'll go right. Nice job there getting a foot up on the back row was Adam Thomas. Raiders push up. Rice will bring it to Bramall in the middle. Bramall takes it down to looking for Meanix down in the left corner. He's got a 1-on-2. It's won by the Timberwolves. They'll send it back out near midfield. Here's Carroll. Touches it off now to Lockhart. Lockhart's got ball streaking up the left side. Lockhart racing ahead, slows down, settles. He'll touch it back out toward the top of the box. Now between the rings. They'll find it back to Lockhart. He'll chip it through. Rice will send it out of bounds on the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Spring Valley. Big throw there by the Timberwolves. Raiders taking possession for a moment, and then Ryder Brown swipes it away. Off to Spencer. We'll look it back toward the middle, trying to get it to Lockhart, but it misses its mark, and it's coming near sideline. Here's Bishop and Tackett racing two. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Timberwolves. Tackett will take it, but not until we get a couple of subs coming on. Crisp night, to say the least. After having 90s yesterday, we're going to wake up in the morning and possibly down in some of the areas into the 30s. Fall has arrived for the first time this year, and we're certainly looking forward to that. Down in the box, Spring Valley's got to look at the net, and Tyler Tackett comes up empty as he's still on the turf, distraught with a missed opportunity there off the left edge, but it will be a corner kick for the Timberwolves, and Alec Lockhart in that far corner will get it in the air. Good chip shot toward the net. Ball swatted down. Riddle had it raked away from Bishop. Timberwolves throw. Riddle throws it toward the box. A nice deflection there, but the Raiders clear it quickly all the way out near midfield. Adam Thomas will return it back to the Timberwolves. And now Bishop wins a physical battle off of Tackett and then kicks it down into the corner. Thomas working down in the corner, working on Tate Akers. Trying to find some separation. Pokes it through, off to Skylar Ball. Foster Miller chasing him. They get it to the feet of Lockhart. Lockhart turns, reverses it off to the far side. That's Peyton Brown. They'll try to play it forward, but East Carter's defensive line steps to and brings it right back out to the Raiders for the moment. But then Riddle steps to and swipes it away. He'll bring it off to Tyler Tackett right in front of our broadcast position at midfield. Riddle off of his chest down in the left corner. Tries to cross it. A nice header there by the Raiders. Sends it back out into the corner. Here's a ball toward the back post. And Breck Sargent with a nice grab there. We've got about 10 minutes to go. And the Raiders clinging to a 3-2 lead. Trying to pick up win number 9 on the season. Here's Bishop, takes it away at midfield, looking for Meanix's feet, but he gets it taken away on that back row by Ward. Lockhart chips it ahead, misses his mark, and the Raiders take it away. Now Meanix has a run out. He's got Akers in the middle. Takes an angle from the left side. It's out of bounds. And subs coming on. So a goal kick coming up. 3-2 our score. As Adam Thomas will put it in the air. Slow roller out to the far side, and he gets it right back. He'll come near side this time. Looking up field to Skylar Ball. He leaves it off to Tackett. Tackett, a nice save. He'll race it ahead. He's got Bailey in front of him. He looks it off to Bailey's feet. Bailey is defended nicely. Spring Valley trying to find Alec Lockhart. Here's Ward. Looking to touch it through, but can't find his mark. Now Peyton Brown working through the Raiders' defense. Logan Rice takes it away from him. And then a nice clear from the back row all the way out to midfield. Now they've got it into the foot of Bishop. Bishop tries to chip it ahead. That was off the Riley Steele shoulder. Now McDavid kicks it ahead. They had a man there, but he's offsides. They got it back up to Steele. And Steele had just leaked through the defense. So again, the time on your screen we believe is as close as we have it. Again, no clock here on site, scoreboard malfunction. So the official time being kept on the field. Here's a throw in to Ryder Brown. Brown tries to settle it. It goes out of bounds. I'll play that one off of my feet. Here's McDavid trying to step two in the midfield, working on Riddle. Riddle has it now. He'll roll it across the midfield stripe. Drops it off there to Brown. The Raiders step through, and now they've got a run out. That's McDavid out front. He keeps it on his feet left side. A sliding tackle and a nice takeaway there by Spring Valley on the back row. That was Adam Thomas. Here's Carroll battling Logan Rice. Racing ahead on that right side. Rice slams on the brakes, as does Carroll. Now Ryder Brown centers it up. And Blaine Bramble steps through. He'll boot it ahead. McDavid just had to step up because he was offsides. Now the Raiders have it down in the corner. Here's a ball at the net. Zimmerman jumps up and swats it away. Bishop was there, but they said he touched it last, so it'll be a goal kick for the Timberwolves. They'll bring it near side on a big hop coming toward Skylar Ball, excuse me. Ball turns it, working on Bishop. And they'll get a foul against Bishop, so it'll be a free kick for the Timberwolves. Adam Thomas, big punt. Foster Miller off the header on the back row. Now Ashton Tiller trying to settle it away. Ball chasing it near sideline. A touch. They'll try to look it back to Ball down in the left corner. Ball settles it at his feet, and a nice job there by the Raiders defense. That one's coming toward us. That didn't get our camera. It got the one past us. Something about cameras tonight in the ball. So Tyler Tackett will take the throw in from the point the ball left the field, which was way down in front of the visitor bleachers. Ball kicked out of bounds, stays with the Timberwolves. Approximately 5 minutes, we believe, to go. Nice job there by Riley Steele. As he has the steal, he's got a man in front of him, now 2 on. Heavy pressure there by Riddle. It's poked out of bounds, and a couple of subs on for the Raiders. Manick's back on, as is Tate Akers. Akers, one of those 12 seniors, second year with the team. They've had him up front much of the second half, trying to get him a goal opportunity. They lead at 3-2 here tonight on senior night. Good throw by McDavid, looking for Akers. Bramble settles it at his feet. There's Tiller. Tiller takes it down to the left side. Working through a 2-on-1. It's out of bounds. That should be a Raider corner. Let's see who's going to take it. Usually that's McDavid. Nope, they're going to bring Tyler Bishop over for this one. Bishop with 2 goals in the ball game, including the first one coming in the first minute of action. His second one just before, in the 34th minute of action, before halftime. Good kick there by Bishop. This one's deflected through, though. Foster Miller stepping to. Nice job there by him. Now Tiller had it for a second. Ball swipes it away. He'll look to the feet of Lockhart, and East Carter's defender of Amos Witter takes it out of his feet. And then a big bounce out to the side. Zimmerman's midst grabs a hold of it. He'll boot it out near midfield. Raiders had it for a moment, and a whistle and a foul. So a foul against East Carter puts it at the feet of the visiting Timberwolves. Trailing by 1. Big punt toward the net. Sargent comes out and takes it right in the breadbasket there. Nice job by him as they were trying to play it forward to Skylar Ball. But a big boom from Sargent. They'll play it off the back of Ward. Spring Valley will just punt it ahead. 3 players in the area for the Raiders. They'll just clear it out. Now Meanings has got a run out. He's got a 2-on-1, but they sandwich him for a second and take it away from him. Now Akers working on a physical battle. And then a big upended hit by Blaine Bramall. Approaching 2 minutes to go. And Riddle will center it up and chip it ahead. Sent away by the Raiders. Akers playing too. He's the only offensive player up for the moment. Now Spring Valley has everybody except for one man on their offensive side of the field. Lockhart with the ball. Nobody there. The Raiders just turn and kick it into the sidelines. That's off the foot of Ward. He can't control it. And then East Carter swipes it away and just turns and kicks it the other direction. Keep will grab and punt it quickly out to midfield. Ward off of his foot. There's Akers. Looks at a 2-on and a whistle as Blaine Bramall sends it away, but it's a foul against Spring Valley, so a new ball will be brought in, and the Raiders will have a free kick just across the midfield stripe, just below their half of the circle. And this right here could definitely be a shot toward the goal. Good ball there. Headed away. Nice job by the defense for the Timberwolves on the back line. East Carter trying to save it on the far sideline. That's Carroll who booms it up the far sideline. Raiders will just kick it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Timberwolves. Again, the time on your screen is unofficial. Clock is being kept on the field as the scoreboard is not operable tonight. Down in the far corner, Spring Valley knows they've got to go quickly. And offsides against the Timberwolves. No, excuse me. Yeah, it was offsides. Okay, they were acting for a moment like they were going for another corner kick. So East Carter sends it ahead all the way out near midfield. Akers plays it off of his chest. They'll push it ahead. And that's your game. Senior night victory for the Raiders. 3-2. They win it here tonight on a cool and crisp night in the heart of the Parks at Bill Tickner Memorial Soccer Field. The Raiders with 3 goals in the first half, led by the senior Tyler Bishops. Goal in the first minute and then again in the 34th minute. Makes the deciding factor of the win over the visiting Timberwolves by a final score of 3-2. Austin Fruth with the other goal for the Raiders coming in this 14th minute of action tonight. A big thanks to our sponsors, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, Papa John's Pizza, and of course, All-American Graphics. A big thanks to Quinn Huddle for here at East Carter and all the great folks with East Carter High School for supporting Cool TV and our coverage of East Carter Raiders action. Your final tonight here on Senior Night. East Carter 3, Spring Valley 2. For Lane Lee, MJ McKay, and all the great folks at the Cool Hit Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night from Grayson. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.
Carter High School Soccer on Cool TV and the Cool Hit Sports Network. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shops at the Tri-State, A&A Porta Potties, River Cities Builders, All-American Graphics, and Papa John's of Grayson and Flatwoods. This has been a special sports presentation of Cool TV and the Cool Hit Sports Network.